All right, so I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try to do some less editing and more just streamline, just get the video shot, just do it. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some welding. And basically I'm gonna try to do like these Weld Wednesdays. I have enough backlog work where I can actually have a welding project and then just post them every like Wednesday, I guess. So I have Tony's that I have to finish welding up. I have this Jeep that I have to finish welding up. And then I have three We-Rock trucks or cages to build. And luckily I think those are gonna go pretty fast because I'm batch building them, kind of the same chassis across the board. And I can do multiple bends at the same time. And then I'm gonna do one that will still the Whoopacabra, but the OG Whoopacabra. I'd like to get that one done. So I have these that I can just basically kind of show where we are on the cage and then do all the finish weld out. And so that's what we're gonna do, and check it out. Okay, so this is a hybrid cage. This is for my Jeep Whoop, I guess is what I'm gonna call it. Andre built this back half and I reverse engineered it. I'm pretty sure I reverse engineered it already. I think there's already plans for like this back half on the website. I added this front cage that's gonna go in the cab of this Jeep over here, right there. And so today, basically what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna weld out all the joints. They're tacked with MIG. I did it down and dirty just because I wanted to get it done. But I realized the other day we're gonna have some nice weather and I gotta paint that Jeep body. So I might as well get this done so that I can get it out on the trail sometime soon. And I realized I have a motor that I'm gonna run with it. It's gonna be a Furatech motor with the OG first version of the Furatech ESC. So stick around and let's weld this thing out. I'm probably just gonna do some quick time lapse, and then once the time lapse is done, I might do some voiceover with it. But these are gonna be short videos, I think. We'll see how it goes. Real shop, here you go. All dirty, not bashful about it. Floor's dirty, rat's nest of leads. Okay, so I use the CK Worldwide MT200 AC/DC TIG. This thing's a beast, it's awesome. It doesn't have a water-cooled torch, but that's okay. Big bottle of argon. I think this is a new bottle. And so, settings real quick. It's on DC. All these other things don't really make a difference for your DC. I mean, I just keep them set for my aluminum welding, which is an AC. We're running the remote, which means we're running the foot pedal. I am not pulsing. I never really pulse my welds, but let's turn this thing on and see where we're at. So I have it set at about 100 amps. It goes all the way up to 200. Of course, that's the compressor. I'm gonna wait to finish till the compressor's done. Okay, let's get back into this. About 100 amps. So I run I think the 17 torch. I don't remember, 17, 19. I run the Monster Cup. You can get that at Arc Zone. My end cap is from a Garbage Weld Kids. It's a company in the UK, and I run, so it's a gas lens, and I run a 332 tungsten on there, and I run the multi-mix from Blue Demon Weld. So let me show you some quick things that I'm gonna be using here. So I am using silicon bronze right here. I'm using 1/16 silicon bronze rod. Gloves wise, generally it kind of bounces back through here. These Tillman gloves are awesome. Most of my gloves are all Tillman, except for these gloves. But all my welding gloves are Tillman. I have gloves, let's see. I have all kinds of gloves here. I have these gloves. I have gloves over there. It's kind of all based on what the process that I'm doing. Being that I'm moving this thing around a lot, I use a little thicker glove so the heat doesn't, so I can, move the thing around. If I'm doing something that's like more of a fixture weld or something that I'm not resting my hand on too much, I'll use a thinner glove so I can feel the rod a little bit better and feed that. And then you always want to have a really good hood. This hood, I did all the graphics on it. Got the old school pay up sucker, my teardrops, fighting taco, some pinstriping. So that's all cut with vinyl. Got some Ed Roth throwback going on. Pretty cool. This is a Miller Digital Infinity. That's me. What's up? So we're gonna get to welding, and this is the shop dog. Say hi, Luce. So she hangs out with me. She sometimes hangs out under the table. But there we go. Here's the shop space. It's messy right now. I've been working on that beast of a table. You can kind of see how it's built, but there you go. It's a mess. There's a CNC table. Let's get to work. I still have my Christmas tree up. So this is shot in March, and my Christmas tree is there. So I need to take that down. Tell me in the comments if I should leave it up year round. Okay, so the pedal set, or the amperage is set at 100 amps, but that's because I can control the amperage from the pedal, and I can only max out at about 100 amps. But since it's silicon bronze, I am basically fusion welding some of the base metal, and then the silicon bronze is like a brazing, and it just barely penetrates. All right, there you go, Weld Wednesday in the books. So we got this welded up. There wasn't too many joints to actually do to it, so it's all ready to go. It's still hot. I'm debating if I should powder coat it or paint it or what. The body of the Jeep is gonna be yellow. So I'm kind of like, what goes good with yellow that's bright? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe a turquoise. That would be kind of dope. White, I don't think would show up too well. I don't know, I'm gonna play around with it. Black, I don't think you'd see it very well either out on the trail. I want something that you can see and pop. So hopefully we'll make a decision on that soon. Tell me what color you think would go well with yellow. So it's gonna be yellow chrome wheels. I have yellow links on it. What would be a good cage? The thing I have to think about, I'm gonna try to get the glare out of my eyes. I gotta think about sometimes is when I'm filming on the trail, I want to be able to see the car rather than the car gonna blend in. I'm notorious for liking like the olive drabs and the dark blues and stuff like that. Like the peacock blue is what it's called. It's not really dark blue, but those are the ones that I really like, but they don't really show up too well unless you got the big camera out, which is nice, but I'm trying to just kind of go quick with it. So let me know what you think. Stick around. Next week we'll have another one. Maybe we'll do Tony's or We Rock. We'll see. All right, amigos. Take care. Thanks for watching.